everyone, happy Cheese Friday. Sorry about the camera, it just wasn't working out the way I expected, but I'm on my phone, so we're going to record our Cheese Friday. And today's cheese is ColbyJack. I think we've talked about both Colby cheese and Monterey Jack. So let me bring that so you can see that lovely streakiness to it. So what you may recall is that Colby cheese, and maybe not, maybe you are a newer subscriber and it was probably like a year ago, but so Colby cheese is a washed curd cheese, semi-hard. It's similar to cheddar, but it's a bit milder and a little bit more buttery than your average cheddar, because instead of going through that cheddaring process where they take the curds, they press them, and then they layer and cut and layer and sort of like almost weave it together to make the cheddaring, it's just your standard wash curd. They wash the curd and then they press it to get as much of the whey out so that it becomes similar in cheese to cheddar, but is a milder version. And then Monterey Jack cheese, the Jack cheese is a Jack cheese, but it's also a washed curd cheese, and it is made with cow's milk, semi-hard, and it is more similar to Havarti in flavor than it would be to cheddar. So again, you're enhancing that creamy butteriness. So then they take it and they take those two cheeses together and they squish the curds together to press it, and voila. Then we have a beautiful, a lovely, soft, and very creamy, meltable, delightful cheese. See, look at that. It doesn't even get like little knife lines. It's just so smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and tear me off a little piece here. So it's nice. There's just like a little bit of salt with it, and then it's like just like pure butteriness going through your mouth. I'm pretty sure most people have tried ColbyJack before, but just in case you haven't, I want to make sure we go through all of it. You can see that the Colby cheese does get annatto added to it. Struggling with my words today. So that's why it gets that yellow color to the cheese. And it just, so it does get like a little teeny bit of that little bit of, bite feels like a strong word, but it does get a little bit of that seasoning taste. And because it's such a nice melty cheese with a mild flavor, I've actually got me some beaten eggs. You can see I've got my little crepe griddle here. So I'm going to make myself a cheese omelet for lunch. And just to share, a friend of mine was back home visiting New Mexico, and they got one of my favorite jarred salsas. I know, it's better to make your own, but when it comes to jarred salsa, this stuff, this Santa Fe Seasons, oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's local made there in New Mexico, and it's made from hatch green chilies, onion, jalapeno peppers, apple cider vinegar, garlic, sea salt, coriander, cumin, and Mexican oregano. So I'm looking forward to it. That's what I'm doing for lunch, and this is my cheese for Cheese Friday. So I've been waiting for cheese all week. Like, I've been really good about only having certain snacks during, you know, like not going overboard. Not that there's a bad thing, and if you love cheese, you can have cheese every day if you want. But I find that what happens is that then I eat too much cheese and not enough of the other foods I'm supposed to be eating. And that's because I super love cheese. It's the best. So I had to like remember to moderate myself a little bit. Like, hello, don't be crazy than usual. So, but I find now that it's actually better because I've taken a little bit of time, and it's not like an all the time food. Instead, it's a regular sustained treat food, and that's been great for me. But you know, I still have lots of variety, lots of cheese, and of course, like, you know, every week. So I'm super pleased. And this was my favorite for the week. I've got another cool one up for next week though. So I'll see you there. Happy Cheese Friday.